Today we're going to visit Canaveral National Seashore. It is considered the longest stretch of undeveloped Atlantic coastline in Florida. Now, we did visit some of the beach areas on the east side, but we spent most of our time in the lagoon area on the west side. There are several parking areas off of the main road to enter, and here is what they tend to look like. Surrounded by natural growth, we have palm trees mixed in with all kinds of other plants. Very natural look. And it looks like in the lagoon area, people have the option to canoe or kayak. But it is completely surrounded by natural vegetation. Really just beautiful. Now, we were here in the winter time, so it was very quiet. There weren't a lot of people. And look here, how calm this area of water is. You can see across the way, looks like a type of island or peninsula. The water's very calm, though, very different than the beaches where the water is splashing up into waves. And here's yet another view. You can see it looks like there were some old piers there that are fallen out of repair. Nice view of the sky. A little bit cloudy, but we did have some sun on that day. It was probably in the 50s Fahrenheit temperature for us on this day. So it was a pleasant visit and a pleasant view.
Whoa.
Here we can see close-up of some water and vegetation. And then I had walked out to a dock, and I'm walking back towards the car. So you can see a pathway. You can walk around and be completely surrounded by vegetation. It kind of reminds me of an old television show called Gilligan's Island, where they were completely surrounded by different vegetation, different palm trees and things like that. And I am walking through this little pathway. You can see that there is a worn path, so other people have walked this way before as well. And of course it's meant for this because there was a picnic table back there. And I'm working my way back to the parking lot. But it was really a lovely experience. It was nice and quiet. The only things I heard maybe were some lapping water, maybe some birds, a little bit of wind. Just nice, quiet, pleasant experience. You can see up ahead, the parking lot is coming into view. So it was set back a little bit. I imagine during the summer months or warmer months that this area is very crowded. But like I said, we were here at winter time, so there really weren't a lot of people. Very pleasant. There's the parking lot area. And ahead, above, there were some vultures. So there must have been something dying or already dead that they're circling. While we were traveling on the road, we often saw wildlife, and here's an armadillo. I had never seen an armadillo in the wild before. I had only seen them in zoos or on TV or in pictures. And one of the things that struck me first was that they're much smaller than I thought. They're really about the size of a typical rabbit. And in fact, they do look like rabbits to me, except with armor instead of regular fur. Looks like this armadillo is searching through the vegetation. I don't know if they're looking for plants, maybe bugs. I'm not sure what they eat, to be honest. It was really fun to be close to one, though. Like I said, I'd never seen one in real life. And here's a family of raccoons. They were trying to cross the road, but then cars started coming and they thought better of it. And then finally, here's one armadillo that I got really close to. Someone asked me in one of my other videos if people keep these as pets, and I had never heard of such a thing. My understanding is they don't smell so good, and some other people who commented said that they have a lot of diseases that are not safe for humans. So I don't know that they would be good pets. I did see that each state's legality of keeping it as a pet varies, so that's something you would have to research. I would not recommend it. Anyway, it was a very pleasant experience. If you get a chance to go to Canaveral Federal Seashore, I highly recommend it. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.